Peace and blessings, family. It's your brother Atum Ra back in this thing again, melanated and illuminated. Man, I've missed y'all. I know y'all missed us. You know what I'm saying? We still been doing our thing. A lot of building, a lot going on. But you know what I'm saying, we just want to make sure that we let everybody know that we are continuously improving and we are continuously looking to bring what the people want and what the people need. And so, nonetheless, make sure that y'all checking us out, melanatedilluminated.com. We got the t-shirts, we got the wristbands, we got everything going over there. Just tons of good information from tons of different melanated content creators, authors, sports, comedy, whatever you need, whatever you want. We got it. So today, I'm bringing back a brother that I'm pretty sure, if you've been a follower, you've been a supporter. This brother's, needs little introduction. But I definitely always have to give this brother a salute because he's been on the health and wellness kick for so long before it was even cool or trendy or anything else like that. And when you just kind of look at the state of the world, we're really dealing with a world health crisis. And I know a lot of that isn't just necessarily tied to this new virus that's going on, but more so the poisonous foods and diets that we've had in our families for centuries. So man, let me get on and bring on Dr. Enqi, man. How you doing, my brother?
Good. Always good to be in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, for those that are new to what you got going on, you can just do a brief introduction about yourself, man.
I'm a new thing. I'm a hybrid between a holistic doctor, being a naturopathic doctor, but then also a sports nutritionist, a personal trainer, herbalist, a calisthenic specialist. So just a hybrid of all of those things in terms of health and fitness and nutrition and where we're going in terms of making this jump.
Yeah.
The old world that used to exist to the new world that's coming in, because a lot of what we're seeing right now is growing pains, going from old world that's dying to a brand new world that's trying to come into existence. So a lot of that is what we're seeing, no matter whether it's politics or we're talking about nutrition, diet, herbs, or whether we're talking about virology or horizontal gene transfer, how viruses move around and how people get sick. And any of those paradigms, we're going through a state right now.
Right.
They're all shifting. There's new, you have to shed the old way of thinking and seeing and embrace this new way of thinking.
Man, let me ask you. So, I don't know if we talked since, I'm saying everything has been going on with the Rona. Man, has there been anything, with this whole global pandemic that has surprised you?
Hell yeah. Shit. Yeah, quarantine. I mean, all of quarantine. Like I never thought that 2020. I just never thought any of this. I never thought any of this would be possible. Like you hear, back going as far as George Orwell with 1982, and
right,
and but you never think that you're gonna actually be in like even when we saw the movie, what was that, Dustin Hoffman or somebody?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Even when, like, you just never think you're gonna be in that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. And then you hear about it in like things happening in certain parts of the world. but you know, you never really heard of it just across the board. And so let me ask you, just in your opinion, you know, as you know, a person that knows a lot about health, wellness, and like you mentioned, the spread of viruses, uh, how much of this do you think has been natural, and how much of it do you think has been coordinated effort, if any? You know.
I'll be honest. I haven't put the time. Everybody asks me. I haven't really put the time towards it because of the demand for time and energy to be dedicated towards just people, you know, wellness. People not succumbing to what. So there's a lot of research that honestly points to a man-made origin, right? There's a lot of research that counters that information and points to a natural, or I still wouldn't say natural. I would say not a man-made, not a purposely man-made virus, but a indirectly man-made virus where we kind of set the conditions in place for the virus to come about. And there's some folks with some ideas about how it could have came about just in natural, you know, because of the phases of how we interact with this family of viruses, you know, called coronavirus, because it's a family. We've been coronavirus been here since before the pyramids was on Giza Plateau. So
right.
And they'll be here when the pyramids come down. So if we know the pyramids was built to stand the test of time, then you know Corona will be here. There's nothing going to kill Corona. Don't. If you're thinking that anything is getting ready to get kill coronavirus,
right?
Again, it's a wrap. Coronavirus is in the ocean, the air. Like coronavirus is interwoven into the fabric of Earth.
Right. Let me ask you. So, you know, as everybody know, and I don't even know if this is just something here in America, but just specifically speaking on America, you know, we have a wide health disparities. You know what I'm saying, that exists within this country. Do you think that played a role in the virus being worse than what it is? Or, you know, do you think that also may have had something to do with why we see different communities or different class levels of people affected a little more than others?
Wait, ask me that one more time.
Yeah. So I just wanted to really kind of get your opinions on, do you believe that our health disparities exacerbated the problem here in America, or was this just something that was going to be big regardless?
Okay, yeah, I think our health crisis. So this is a perfect storm. So yes, it's completely. So to say that the virus would not have been released or have been created or whatever, that is, but were we prepared? No.
Yeah.
When I say no, I mean in any form or fashion. So I don't just mean the health crisis in America in terms of where most people go. Most people go, we know America is clinically obese.
Right.
We know America is, you know, we are vitamin D deficient. We know we dehydrated. Like, we know those things. But the other piece that people don't pay attention to, now me, just because of trade. By trade, this is something I have to pay attention to because of this is what I do with my life. All throughout the Obama administration and before Obama, but it got, you know, it's got worse during Obama. We've had a doctor and nurse deficit in America. So you see, right.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So when you add in, okay, cool, we got the surface level. We got, okay, everybody's out of shape. We on pork. We on pop the Molly. I'm sweating. Woo!
Right.
I get it. We blow the trees, the
Right.
Dutch, the pineapple Dutch, the
Yeah.
a lot of, we done went crazy with the cigarillos. We done killed
Right.
all kind of shit.
Right.
Right? We nuts.
Right.
But the healthcare system itself was already in trouble. And when you say healthcare system, people immediately go, oh yeah, Medicaid, insurance, like the money of it. No, not the money of it. That was also messed up. So you got unhealthy people with a poor medical system financially. But then on top of all that, you don't even have enough humans populating that medical system for it to run. So what I'm saying is there wasn't enough doctors and nurses to handle the normal everyday ebb and flow of people in and out of the hospital. That's not saying a pandemic. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So if we in a situation and nobody's thinking about this, when they dumping all of this fuckery onto Trump's, Trump did. Hold on now, you passed Trump a situation where I don't have no nurses and doctors. I barely got, the lights is on in the hospitals because the money is, the insurance sittings. So, and then you pass me a pandemic on that? Like what?
Right. Yeah. And I've often said, and of course, man, I love my peoples, but you know what I'm saying? If you don't say anything other than fuck Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? Boys going, y'all, you're a coon, you support him or whatever. But I mean, something I've often said, just, with my basic knowledge of the healthcare system was, I believe that, I mean, no matter who was sitting in that chair, it was going to be the same problem. Whether it was Obama, whether it was Clinton, whether it was Biden.
Now, look, here's the problem with that philosophy.
Okay.
Because that's actually the status quo. Me and you know that to be a fact. But the only problem with that is this go round. We know that Trump is not a health guru, a doctor, and a trainer, like in any form, fashion. He's not a health coach.
Zero.
Right.
That boy bad built.
So check this out, though. So this is crazy. So Biden and his campaign people, they put this whole thing together where they pointing out how Trump, quote unquote, failed America with his bad advice on how to handle Corona. Right? So they put together this whole campaign. I'm saying, okay, I see where they're going. The other day, Biden hires Dr. Fauci to be his health advisor.
Right.
So how the hell do you do that when we know Fauci was the one telling Trump what to do step by step? You can't say Trump failed and then hire the guy that was pulling Trump, because we know that Fauci was telling Trump what to say before he go on the mic.
Right, for sure.
If you Biden and you saying Trump failed, what you really saying is Fauci failed. You can't say Fauci failed and then hire Fauci.
Right.
Telling me that maybe Fauci didn't fail, that's why you hiring him, and that y'all had this shit set up from the rip to make it like Trump didn't know what he was talking about. Then you hire, so you know what I'm saying? Once you know what I mean? I'm like, because I'm trying to figure this out, and it's not
right.
It's not adding up. So I'm just trying to throw possibilities against the wall. I'm saying, okay, so this is some interesting things going on here that we need to step back and just pay attention to. Is just a lot of shit unfolding at one time, but we just use some critical thinking, and at the same time, make sure we using science to our advantage. Make sure we're staying up to date, so we know that vitamin D, zinc, selenium, particular herbs that that are allowing people to to function at their best, because exposure is not the thing that we need to be worried about. We need to come to grips at this point, if you haven't already, that you will be exposed to Corona. That's not the thing. Is what is going to happen when you get exposed to Corona? What's your body going to do? Is your body going to kick ass, or is your body going to get its ass kicked? And that's this is just so technically, as a holistic practitioner, what I'm teaching is self-defense.
Right.
I'm teaching real self-defense. You know what I'm saying? So if you know what I'm saying, if a bad guy jump out, try to snatch your, your immune system purse.
Right. Yeah, right.
You want your immune system to be able to kick him in the groin, flip him over the shoulder.
Right. For sure. And I mean, that's typically most fighting strategies. You know what I'm saying? Like most fighting strategies aren't taught or learned to beat people up. You know what I'm saying? It's to defend yourself. Yeah, man. And so, there are sayings that sometimes we say that I think eventually really become reality. Like for years, people have always said health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? But I think more so now, that's kind of like real. You know what I'm saying? Like really. You know what I'm saying? When you see people dying, you seeing people getting sick and things like that. Like you really kind of like health really is wealth. So like, have you seen like an increase in people? Trying to get your services, your books, and things like that since we've been in this pandemic?
I mean, yes and no, not really. I mean, to some extent, but not really. It's just been really the same. It's consistent. Because my people, we small, but we, my audience, they represent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're gonna be the ones that's always here.
Hey, they a little weird. I be taking my audience out. You know what I'm saying? But they hold it down. You know what I'm saying? So it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we have done very well in this quarantine, in this scenario. You know what I'm saying? Because of all we've been studying, all the preparation. So a lot of, we've already created the habits that kind of needed to be in play, because in all honesty, the problem is that people have gotten comfortable with information. And what I mean by that is we live in an age now because of technology and shit, people have grown accustomed to having information available at the drop of a dime. So it's almost rocked us to sleep in a way, because we settle right there. So instead of saying, okay, if this and this and this happens, I need to have these things on. Like if something happens, I need to have these herbs in my cabinet. I need to be able to go in my cabinet and grab these herbs to take care of this on the spot. People are satisfied with, instead of that, they're satisfied with waiting until a situation happens and then going, okay, now let me go and see if I can connect with Dr. Enqi, Mama Pill, Dr. Sabi. Let me go see if I can connect with somebody now to put an order in, to do a consultation to figure out what I should order, and then put an order in and then panic when my order doesn't come.
Right.
Because I need it, because my uncle is like 72 hours away from dead. Like, nah, this ain't how that work. This is holistic. This is preventative. This is in advance. So when you learn about the herbs, etc., and you say, oh, Enqi's got some great herbs that does this, that's when it's time for you to purchase those things. And then you buy some to use now, and you buy some to have for later, and you put those up. So when emergency happens, you're not running to my website to buy my antiviral kit. No. When emergency happens, you're going to your cabinet to take the antiviral kit. You're not running to the website to order the detox. You want to have the detox. It's just a Band-Aid. You know what I'm saying? If your child fall and scrape their leg and they bleeding, you don't want to go on to goddamn Amazon.com. Let me order a pack of Band-Aids. You know what I'm that same level of ridiculousness, though, but people haven't put it there yet. It's the
Right.
same shit. You waiting for your knee to get scraped to go online to order a pack of Band-Aids instead of saying, I know I have to have the Band-Aids on hand. If shit pops off, boom. And so now I'm telling people, February passed one time, you got caught with your pants down. Take steps this time, so even if you get caught with your pants down again, it's in a new way. Don't get caught twice the same way. Meaning,
Right.
we see what's going on. If you don't have more right now, if in your house you don't have more than 15 gallons of water, you tripping. Because you already saw what happened at the first time when they did a run. As soon as they announced quarantine, it was a run on the water and run on the toilet tissue. So now again, if you ain't got 20 rolls of toilet tissue right now, you got 20 gallons of water, 20 rolls of toilet tissue, 20 cans of canned food, 20 packs of, you know what I'm saying, dry beans. Like if you ain't got them,
Right. Right. Right.
If the first time, you know how they say fool me once. So if
Right.
the first time you got caught, hey, shit, nobody was expecting this shit.
Right.
Now the go round and went around. We see now. These
Right.
supermarkets, like this is not a real supermarkets are not trees. Like food is not guaranteed to keep popping up on it. Like
Right.
you know
Right.
these shelves can get empty.
Right. Facts. Like you said, whoever thought we would be clamoring over toilet paper, like that was always a given. Like,
I mean, if you niggas ain't tucked away a few cans of veggie beans or kidney beans, or I mean, you better tuck away. You better get a pack of get you a pack of Raymond, the tray, the whole tray of Raymond. You better go get you a couple of trays of some Raymonds. You know what I mean?
Right.
Put you some Raymond noodles up.
Right.
Put you some Raymond noodles up.
Right.
Stop this bullshit.
Right.
Put Raymond noodles up. Put you a couple gallons of water up. Put you something up.
For sure. Man, anybody, shout out to everybody following us, man, checking us out, man, on Facebook and YouTube, man. Make sure that you support Dr. Enqi. You know what I'm saying? We got the website below. Make sure that you go to his website. Like he said, go now, right? Because we know that this ain't over with. You know what I'm saying? We know. And just like he said, I agree with him. I think that it's something that's inevitable.
Listen, they want to transfer their panic to us.
Right. Enqi, help me.
Your panic. So when you wait, you like people wouldn't watched us online for 10 years. They wait last moment. Then oh my God, I need this thing right now because my son, my niece, my cousin. Nah, man, stop
that. Right. And then everything happened. Like, man, why you taking so long?
Right. You had all this time to order. You right now. So listen, when I can get there, you right in line with everybody else. Come on.
For sure, man. So just build a little bit about the website. I know you got a lot going on there, man. What can people expect to find when they go check you out on the website?
Well, on this website right here, primarily is just the products and the books.
Okay.
When they go to 40dayfruitfast.com, we have a social network. So a couple years ago, I was on Facebook and Facebook kicked me off. So when Facebook kicked me off, I decided to go get my own.
Okay.
So now we have our own entire social network.
Okay. And what's it called again?
It's called the Prism.
Okay.
The Enqi's Prism Network. But you go to 40dayfruitfast.com.
Okay.
40dayfruitfast.com. That's the website.
Is that 40 or spelled out?
40 DAYFRUITFAST.com. 40dayfruitfast.com.
Okay. Go ahead.
And that's the social media site Um,
Okay.
when you go there, you can become a member of that site. Um,
Okay. 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 Yeah.
as
Yeah.
yeah, as a member, right? As a member of the website, you can take it a step further, so that way you always stay connected, and you can go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and download the app.
Wait. Hold on, man. I'm not gonna let you just say that like it's nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, man. You got your own app, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And man, that's live, man. And the app is connected to the social network.
Yep, the social network that you just pulled up. So you can go to the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store and download the app for this. And then we also have another app called the Eat Right for Your Haplotype app. That app is specifically designed for to match your nutrition to the protocols and everything that's in the book.
Gotcha. And you know, I've heard some people like say that don't matter. You know, man. But I'm pretty sure you would counter that, right? Like as far as eating based on your haplotype and things like that.
Well, no. A lot of times people get it confused with Eat Right for Your Blood Type.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's where the confusion comes in at, because eating based on your blood type is ridiculous. A lot of times people, because when you think about blood type, you're not talking about a blood cell. You're talking about like the coding of the cell.
Right.
It's not even. So that doesn't make sense. You talk about your haplotype, you're really just talking about your specific enzyme set, your specific biochemistry, which makes all the sense in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we don't realize that our digestive machinery, our microbiome, our enzymes is all based on our lineage. It's based on where where we're from, the foods that was available there, the cuisine that's there, because you develop a microbiome and an enzyme set based on what you eat. So if you're from an equatorial region where fruits, vegetables, herbs, and those types of things are readily available, you're going to have a microbiome and an enzyme set based on breaking down fruits and vegetables. If you live in a polar region and you're surviving primarily on other creatures that's in the region, so your diet is primarily meat and dairy, well, then you're going to develop a microbiome based on eating meat and dairy. You're going to develop an enzyme set based on meat and dairy. Over the years, your muscles will be suited for those environments. Your circadian rhythms will be based on that. So things change, you know what I'm saying? And you want to be more in sync. You want to make up for the weaknesses that's inherent in your basic design, and then you want to find your strengths and maximize those. So you want to cut off your weaknesses and maximize your strengths, just like anything else. But the first thing that the only way to find out what those things are is to start with our lineage, our haplotype. You know what I'm saying?
Man, cheats to that, man. For sure. And I know, like you said, you also have books on your website. You've written how many books have you published?
A good bit.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I think last time we talked, you had just dropped one.
Yeah, I would say over, because I didn't realize that when you release a book for free, it still counts. So I would say over 50.
Gotcha,
50.
gotcha. What's the latest one you got out?
The Soulcraft Scroll is the latest. We gave away over 10,000, and then we released the paperback version. And then that was so successful as well. We have it set up that people can buy the paperback version in bulk, sell them themselves, or give them away as well.
Oh, wait, man. So so man, you really have it's really for the people. You know, man, it ain't just numbers and to say, oh, I sold this many. I mean, if you're making 3 books and you telling people they can
Oh no,
reach
no, we always giving back. That's what this is supposed to be about.
right.
Even with Black Friday, like what we did with Black Friday was instead of changing prices, we just said anybody that buys anything for Black Friday, we're gonna send you 3 months free vitamin D.
Wow.
Anybody that signs up to get a certification to be certified as one of the trainers, we're going to give you 6 months free vitamin D. And we're just doing that because we know, well, it's a 3-month winter season. And we know that vitamin D is the #1 nutrient that seems to adversely offset coronavirus infection and severity.
Gotcha.
So you know what? This is how we're going to do. We're going to try to make sure y'all all right by just giving y'all a shit for free. Damn it. Like, I don't even know what else to do. Like,
right.
Here's whole winter time worth of vitamin D. Damn it. Just here. I'm going to give it free. If you don't eat it and you drop dead, nigga, don't.
Nah, man. They going to say your product didn't work, man. Your product didn't work.
Phone. Listen, don't text me. Don't go on my DM. You got 48 hours left and all this other weirdo. I done gave you niggas the vitamin D for free. Like, get some for your mama. Get some for your,
Yeah. Man. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you could do, man.
Like, you bring niggas to the water, you damn near got to kick them in the back.
Hold their head under.
Yeah, I mean, man.
Oh man. So man, once man, and before I get to the next question, man, I got to give a special shout out to my brother, the God Knowledge Born. Make sure that y'all go check out Do the Knowledge Radio. Man, you know what I'm saying? That's my bro, man. He not only did he always keep us connected, man, he always just keeping everybody connected, man. So I definitely got to send a shout out to Knowledge, man. Do the Knowledge Radio. It's what it is, man. But when Knowledge hit me up, you know what I'm saying, to do the interview, I remember our last conversation. And in our last conversation, I was asking you questions about vaccines. And you gave some pretty strong opinions on it. But and actually, no, I can't even call that opinions because I have opinions because I'm not studied on it. You know, man, people that have studied, you know what I'm saying, they're actually giving information. But I was excited to have you on.
Wait. Hold on. No.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you, that is one of the most important things that we need to make sure that we spread.
Okay.
Just because somebody has the doctor title, etc., it does not mean that they really passing information. A lot of times,
that's facts. That's facts.
A lot of times, what we're hearing from these guys masquerading as facts is opinion.
That's facts.
And some of these opinions not even qualified. And then combine that, and that's why I said, listen, we're dealing with growing pains because we're coming out of an old world going into a new one. In the old world we existed in, health information only traveled in certain circles. So you had to interface with a health professional to get health information. Nowadays, internet is here, so information is everywhere. So now it's the opposite problem. We went from not enough information to make informed decisions to too much information. Now we can't decide what's correct.
Right. There you go. Facts.
Or we couldn't put anything together to make it. Now it's too much shit. It's 2 + 2 = 7. And we like, wait, nah, 2 + 2 can't be 7. Hold on. stop. There's too much input now.
Right.
So we stuck in this space, and it's the same thing. If you don't take it upon yourself to learn, you're gonna be easily duped. Period. Right. So people gonna approach you. You're not gonna know what direction, and in some situations, you have the ability to allow your inactivity to cloak the fact that you don't know what's going on, and it will protect you. In this scenario, inactivity can be dangerous because if you don't do the right things to secure your family, you may not get a replay. So if you're not taking the right steps in terms of how you're managing your quarantine, because you need to manage your quarantine. Some people's not managing their quarantine, and they point to these outbreak numbers, these new numbers that's going up. That's because niggas went crazy.
Right. I can't take this no more.
Holiday came around and niggas went crazy. You know, we forgot. We forgot that coronavirus is an STD.
Right.
Like, wait, STD, yeah, sexually transmitted. It's not like special viruses only transmit of sex. It's just, this is the type of contact you have during sex can spread this. Well, bodily fluids, guys. So, like, you wearing the mask and then you going raw dog. It's just so much weird.
I got my mask on. I got my mask right here, man. I put my mask on.
Right. Cats got the mask on with the raw dog, though. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's happening right now? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So, you know, in holiday, everybody high, they horny, and you niggas been in quarantine. You know what I mean? It's
oh yeah, boy, it's just been exploding, and you know that was interesting. Also, just kind of watching everything going on with the pandemic, to where like in other parts of the world, when the government say sit down, it's like, hey, sit down, but you come out that house, you know what I'm saying? We putting a whipping on your head. Like America, we like. Y'all need to quarantine, and we like, man, fuck you, government. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go. Turn up.
Listen, in America, quarantine done turned into a whole new fucking.
Well, protesting the state house.
No. Think back to the 20s. The shit that was popping in the 20s was what? All of the underground feel good spots.
Right.
So, underground spot with the strippers, the underground spot with the prostitutes, the underground spot with the liquor, the underground spot with the. That's what you got now.
Right.
Oh, everything is shut down. All right, cool. We back to the mom and pops. Cats is cooking in their kitchen, selling food to the whole neighborhood, to the quarantine.
Right.
Homeboy got the liquor. Yo, who got the liquor? Yo, let's got vodka. You know, whatever. Like, so now it's the after hours spot. Like it's that time period because folks is quarantined, so it's, you know, folks is back.
Man. Yeah, man. So and so that's what I wanted to ask you, man. You know, with everybody, you know, everybody's scared. You know what I'm saying? We've seen worldwide governments rush to get a vaccine out there to get people to feel safe and whatever the case may be. I want to ask, what's your opinions on this whole COVID vaccine and what we might see from it?
What you said was insane, and that's a proof that the world is going insane. Rushing to release a vaccine should not make people feel more secure. So, in a world where a rushed vaccine makes people feel secure, that's when you know we live in the Twilight Zone. We live in Bizarro land.
It's over with.
Yeah, this is some other shit. That's why I'm saying every man for himself at this point in the game. Do what you need to do to have your family protected. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't even want to be on that front line, because that's what's really going to happen. Because you got to think about it. It's not even just one group of folks coming with a vaccine. You got 10, 20 different companies trying to be the first.
Right.
And a handful of them is going to make it through. So it's going to be 3, 4. It's going to be like how it is to get a burger. You can get you a Burger King burger, a McDonald's burger. You can get you a, you know what I'm saying, White Castle.
Right.
It's gonna be 4, 5 with a vaccine out here.
Right.
If the sick people is gonna be the first people to get them vaccines.
Right.
It's just like an iPhone. You see, I try to keep the science to a minimum because I want maximum understanding. I want people to understand. They may not understand the science, but they understand iPhone. They understand technology, right? Well, what you mean by the iPhone? I'm saying we know when that iPhone first dropped, you don't want that version.
That's right. Gonna be some glitches and everything.
Right. Boom. See, we can understand that shit now. To make it nice and simple.
Right.
That first iPhone. You want that? Let the
the people that gotta get out there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Y'all grab that and then y'all perfect it on you. You let the mistakes happen on you. Then when they release the fix, then your boy come out and grab me a new iPhone. See, I'm gonna wait.
Right.
3 to 6 months when you know what I mean? You wanna
same way.
So, but see now the thing with this is this might be irreversible, whatever goes on with that first round of folks. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. And that's not to say it will be.
Right.
An anti-vax doomsday person.
Right.
It's a chance that shit might be fucking amazing. Who the fuck knows?
Right.
However, since this is so outside of the normal process of what happens, the normal time span it takes to get something safe, and even when that happens, there's such a large number of collateral damage that's considered still safe. If we take away the time period of testing and we just start rolling shit out where half the test is live, like like technically niggas is beta testers out this bitch.
Right.
Ready to beta test this motherfucking vaccine on it? Okay, well shit. In that scenario, I got to say I'm rolling with the vitamin D. Nigga, I'm gonna roll with vitamin D.
For sure.
At least second round. God damn it, I can't be in the first round. At least second. Now, play your cards right. You in the 4th, 5th, 6th round. You know, you in that celebrity round. That's celebrity round. See the celebrity round? The celebrities, they're not getting a damn vaccine at all. Trust me.
Hey man, I don't know, man. They say Obama and them gonna get it live.
Nah. Them niggas getting shot with water.
like when he drank the Flint water.
None of them celebrities is getting no real vaccine until at least the 4th, you know, like until way later on.
Right.
I'm not saying that they're not gonna get it. What I'm saying, because that's what the conspiracy, that's what they're, the rich folks not gonna get the vaccine until, you know what? No. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there's a difference in your stature in society. And that makes all the difference between what round of vaccine you gonna go, what you got to deal with.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If your children is in public school, you don't have a way to not get that first round of vaccines. There's no way around it because they're gonna say in order for your child to come back to school, they got to be vaccinated. If you work at a public, you know, if you work at a large company, the company say, hey, you can't come back to work until you're vaccinated. You at the front. So it's not necessarily that the celebrities are Illuminati and all this and that. It's they're not in the same dependence level.
Absolutely.
So because their child is not in public school, when they say, oh, well, then if they don't come back to school, if they don't have a vaccine, they can say, oh, well, fuck it then. My kid can stay at home and
right.
When your job say you can't come back to work unless you're vaccinated, these niggas already rich, so they don't have a job. Them niggas at the house.
Right.
That's why some of the NBA players didn't want to even go to the NBA bubble because they like, shit, nigga, if the virus is outside, nigga, I don't have to. Like, my team's not going to win anyway.
Right.
Be like, I'm Gucci at the crib.
Right.
It just, that is what comes into play more than anything else. And so we got to learn to start removing our dependencies. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think how many attachments you got. Medicaid, Social Security, this thing, that thing. All the things that make you dependent on the system is all of the things that bumps you up to the front of the vaccine line. So if you, the more independent you are from the system, the further back in the line you'll be. You may not be able to avoid the vaccine altogether. You just really want to focus in on avoiding them first software. You know, that first.
Right. Absolutely. 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 Yeah, and like you said, you know, when you are, you know what I'm saying, privileged, you know, like you said, you have the resources to distance yourself, you know, stock up your pantry and everything else like that, or even if you are going to travel, the ways to travel privately and go to remote places and things like that.
Is, if we put it in our minds, we can all start incorporating some level of prep somewhere in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if we totally dependent on the system. So we know, okay, well, shit, Enqi talking about me. I'm gonna be at first, you know, I work here, my child is there, like this is where I'm at in my life. I'm gonna be in the first line of fire for the vaccine. Okay, well then guess what? You need to start looking at what it is that you need to take post-vaccine so that you recover from the vaccine as best as you can. Like, we got to start being realistic. Some of us is running around talking that shit like, oh, well, I ain't getting the vaccine. Knowing goddamn well, once they make it mandatory, nigga, you getting the vaccine. If that's the case, you need to start planning on what you need to do post-vaccine to restore yourself, looking at ingredients, seeing how you can detox, flush, whatever you need to do, like real time. We need to just be realistic with the shit.
Right. Absolutely. And I think that's the thing going into, you know what I'm saying, closing out this year, going into next year. I think you just, I mean, you really kind of have hit the nail on the head since you've been on the show today. It's really just kind of, at this point, kind of no matter what level you're at, there's nothing that should catch us by surprise at this point. You know, well, I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah,
Man,
I ain't gonna say nothing.
I ain't gonna listen.
Yeah.
At playing the game, I'm Jesus or alien to pop up. 2020 has given us so much craziness that I'm like, you know what?
Like, you never know, huh?
Hey, Christmas might be. I'm looking for a grand finale to this reality.
I know, man. I mean, talking about global pandemic, all these hurricanes, wildfires.
Listen, 2020 been a reality TV show, so I'm just looking like, what's the finale?
Right. And then who would have still imagined that in the midst of a global pandemic, police still beating up and killing niggas? Like, damn, like that can't even chill. Can't even chill on that, man. Like, it's crazy. It's wild. And like you said, we still got 3 weeks left, man. We never know, man. We never know, man. So, you know, as we do close out this year, rolling into next year, you know, what is a message, you know what I'm saying, that you really want, you know what I'm saying, our community to hone in on as far as it relates to health?
Critical thinking. That's it.
Critical thinking.
Critical thinking.
Man, that's so much and so little.
Yeah, because you got people running around thinking that they can activate their chakras to protect themselves from coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, let's apply some critical thinking, family. Now, you niggas running around with these activated chakras got to calm this shit down. Y'all gonna get somebody killed out here, and then y'all gonna be looking around and trying to, you know what I'm saying? And we got to realize there's a point where we got to pump the brakes and really take some self-accountability. We really got to ask ourselves and say, when the hell did the bones and the shells get traded in for the chakras and the Reiki? Like when did what happened right here? When did the African systems get traded in for these new pseudo new age weirdo shit? When did that happen? When did they trade in the bones and the shells for the chakras and the tarot cards? I'm just asking the question. That's all I'm saying. You know, when did we stop being decision makers in our own lives? When did we adopt the victim mentality to the point where we walked away from church? That's what consciousness is supposed to be about. And then we adopted a new form of victim mentality. Instead of saying Jesus was going to save us, we just said blame it on the chakras. Blame it on the chakras.
Right. Or retrograde or whatever it is.
No matter what you do, don't put the blame on you. Blame it on the chakras. Yeah. And that's how it go.
Right.
The relationship is bad. Hey, that brother can't sustain no relationships because his chakra is not activated. His chakras, come on now. You look at that whole relationship now. They didn't even have their chakras on the same balance, the same frequency, vibrating the frequency. You're like, wait a minute. What the hey, listen, I'm trying to launch me a new business. So, you know, the first thing I got to do to launch this new business is I got to get my chakras in alignment. So when I launch this business, my chakras will be in alignment with have good business success. I'm like, hold on. So now the chakras is responsible for all the things that goes on in my life. Then we go into the science of the chakra, and the chakra is now responsible for absorbing light and spreading light inside your body. And I say, well, wait a minute. What happened to the melanin? Because I'm trying to figure out how the hell now are the chakras replacing the melanin? Did the melanin?
Yeah, nah, that ain't relevant no more. That ain't relevant no more. We on something else.
Right. See, last I checked, right, the melanin was absorbing the light, and you know, I mean, so
right.
Wait a minute. So with the chakra, so it's just critical thinking. That's all. It's just, come on, folks. We know what time it is now. It's critical thinking time. And now, if you don't apply critical thinking, it could cost you.
For sure. No, that's facts. That's facts, man. We're getting ready to wrap up. I always appreciate you coming, bro. You know, you always are welcome, man. What is we talked about it already, man, but I want you to repeat and reiterate. What are some things that you have on your website that people should go ahead and get now before it's too late?
The book, Eat Right for Your Haplotype. The book, Eat Right for Your Haplotype. That's the book that has all the protocols in it. So if anything happens and you need to know what you need to do, you don't want to call somebody or look somebody up. You want to just know, oh, okay, bam. Let me go to page such and such. This is what I need. Bam, bam, bam. All our people were prepared. Coronavirus hit, everybody went to their protocol. Okay, we need to do this, this, and this, and this. And if this happens, then we do this. If that happens, we do this. That's not saying we got some 100% get out of sickness free card. Like, no. But there's a way different look of somebody that's prepared with established proven protocols waiting for a scenario to happen versus somebody that's unprepared.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And I mean, like you said over and over and over again, prevention is key. You know, that's really what it's about. And like you said, there's nothing that's 100% foolproof. But at the same time, I think you always want to try to continuously to increase your standards. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say increase your percentage of being healthy. You know what I'm saying? Or also, you know, being able to come through, you know what I'm saying, whatever type of sickness or illness or ailment you may actually get. And man, like I said, bro, I hope that, man, you continuously keep on your mission, keep on your path. Keep spreading that information, man, and doing it the right way, man. Just because we need it, man. And like I said, once again, I just want to make sure that I publicly salute you. Because unfortunately, with our community, we wait till somebody's no longer with us to be like, oh man, what I'm saying, he did a lot. Or, oh man, what I'm saying, I appreciated his mission. And I appreciated what he was doing.
Right now, I'm really just trying to reach out and save these babies because I see that the poison is going from the conscious community now into the battle rap community. It's getting even crazier. You know what I'm saying? Now you got these battle rappers teaching children off the street, about chakras and all kinds of, imaginary shit, so.
Yeah. Yeah, man, for sure, for sure. Well, brother, I appreciate you for coming through. Like I always say, man, the invitation is always open, always extended for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Whenever, you dropping another book or got something going on, I definitely may want to tap back in with you, what I'm saying, towards the start of the year. Once people start getting those vaccines, if we don't go full I Am Legend World War Z.
We right in the middle of our 40-day fast right now. I think we're on day 14 right now. But people can join at any time. People can join at any time.
For sure. For sure, man. Once again, man, let them know how they can follow you, how they can support you, and also if anybody else is looking to get you on, what can they do?
The website, you see it floating all across the bottom of the screen right there, 40dayfruitfast.com. Outside that, if you're trying to bring me on your program or book a lecture or something like that, hook up with the legend Knowledge, do the Knowledge Radio, and we get it done that way. That's the other website right there, drenqi.com, books and products. So,
man, for sure, bro. Well, man, I wish you nothing but the best, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just want you to keep fighting, keep going. I know, it get frustrated at times, man, because like you said, you leading the horses to water, but they won't even drink, man. But it's enough of us, man, that's still out there picking it up. And like you said, it's not only just about us, but what I'm saying, about our children, and what I'm saying, about our baby.
Yeah. All right. Man. Yes, sir. Peace,
man. Peace to you, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Well, man, it's your brother Atum Ra, melanatedandilluminated.com. Make sure that you go check us out. Make sure that you subscribe. And, what I'm saying, you get down. Man, I want to send a special